What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. It's been like almost 2 weeks since I posted anything. Holidays, give me a break. Been busy. Uh, Mostly my problem is my body is failing me. I'm crushed under the weight of my own ambition, as it was. So, I've got a plan for, God, what is it, 2024? I can't believe I'm saying that. I feel old. Anyway, I've got a plan for that moving forward with this channel. I'd like to kind of tell you guys what my plan is, tell you what's been going on. I'm going to get back to videos here shortly. But yeah, first of all, I apologize for not posting lately. I want to. I've just been having trouble with my arm. I've seen the doctor at this point. We're going to start orthopedic therapy. Ooh, yay. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can... What you can see, yeah, so I got a nasty scar right there. I basically have issues with my ulnar nerve, and it hurts. It makes it hard to do what I do for a living. Not YouTube videos, but list on eBay and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it sucks. Getting old sucks. But anyway, I'm gonna try to see if the orthopedic therapy helps, and then maybe I keep going until my arm falls off and I replace it with a cybernetic arm, a Tesla cybernetic arm. Yeah. Or I'll just, steal somebody else's arm. Anyway, I made myself a nice little schedule here because I'm a freaking nerd. I'm going to try to do 3 videos a week for comic books. It might fluctuate. Sometimes I'll probably miss a week, so it'll be a bi-weekly on certain video series just because I like to also list what I take a video of, and that can take quite a bit of time. So sometimes I just don't have enough time during the week before the next week comes along, and I don't want to just make this backlog for myself by doing a whole bunch of videos and not having the comics actually listed on the site. Anyway, long story short, I won't probably always make this schedule. I'm going to try, but I probably won't. And then the rest of it, we're going to start doing figure unboxings because I want to do that. I know it's sort of weird to have like a dual content channel. I know it's not as advised as maybe making a second YouTube channel, but I really just don't want to. So if like one aspect of my channel isn't necessarily your thing, you could just swipe it away. Like if you're subscribed, please like and subscribe, by the way. Please. Anyway, yeah, I mean, if you don't like figure unboxings and you're here for comics and it pops up because you're subscribed and you've got notifications on, just, swipe it away. Bye. Don't watch it. It's not a big deal. Or, put it on, mute it, set your phone on the table, and help me out. Yeah, views just help. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do mostly 1/6 scale. I like Hot Toys. There's so many different companies that produce them, and I dabble in all of them. Probably too much. I think I buy too much. I know I buy too much. We're just going to be honest. I know I buy too many things. And then Sundays, I'm going to do G.I. Joe Classified, which is 1/12 scale, I guess. They're like 6-inch. That's just my jam. I love G.I. Joe. That's what I grew up with. I was born in 1985, which is, about halfway through the 3.25-inch G.I. Joe's production history or whatever. So when I was, 5, 6 to 10, 12, whatever, in that range, all of that stuff was hitting the secondary market, which was like flea markets, garage sales, and my mom would just buy them for us, me and my brother. So we had all kinds of stuff. We had, so I'm into it all. We had Mask, Masters of the Universe, Transformers, Thundercats, He-Man, all that stuff. But G.I. Joe was Star Wars. Like, we can't forget Star Wars. Kenner Star Wars specifically. We had a ton of that. But G.I. Joe was always our favorite. There's so many different cool characters, so many cool vehicles. That was the line. And now that it's getting reproduced, oh man, I'm here for it. Like, it's just too cool. It brings back all the nostalgia. I'm like a kid again. One of these days I'm going to get caught playing and making, machine gun noises and stuff. My G.I. Joes. It's going to be embarrassing, but it might happen. Anyway, oh, hey, you can say hi to Grogu over here. Good old Grogu. I thought I'd also show you, I guess you could call it my company vehicle, but it's a very cool vehicle. So I thought I'd showcase it really quick in this quick like channel update. I don't know, I guess you could call this a podcast, but I think those have to be a little longer than this one's probably going to be considered a podcast. At any rate, a little backstory on this vehicle before I go out and show it to you. I initially bought it as a toy. It was my wife's uncle. Her uncles built it. I want to say in the 80s, probably. That's a 78. You know, maybe late 80s, early 90s. I'm not sure. I think it was in the 80s. They put it together. It's a Chevy G20 van. But they've converted it to a 4-wheel drive, which is something that I think was done back then quite a bit to make basically a 4-wheel drive van, because that's not something they really make. You know, I mean, I'm sure in this day and age you can get 4-wheel drive vans, but they don't look like this. They're not lifted and anyhow. So they put it together and I bought it. It was sitting next to my wife's parents' house for years, and I bought it and I've put money into it and fixed it up. Initially because I wanted to romp in it, you know, and have a good time. But it became what I would go pick up comic book collections in. And just by the nature of what it is, it turned out to be like, there's situations where I'm like, this is the only vehicle I could have done this with. Like, how perfect. It was like fate, you know. I bought it to play with it, and it ended up being the most important piece of equipment I own to do what I do for a living, which I think is really interesting. But yeah, I mean, I can get well over 100 long boxes of comics in this thing. And I'm sure other vans you could get that amount in, but there's not a lot of vehicles that will, you know, appreciate the amount of weight that is. But this van will just do it. You know, it's old. There's not a piece of freaking plastic on it. It's all metal, steel, chrome. So it could just take it. It'll just do it. So that's why I like it. There was a time where I went up into the mountains here around where I live, literal up in the mountains. Like, this guy was in a cabin and he had 100 and something long boxes in a side room way up in the mountains in the cabin. It was ridiculous. And at one point, like, I had to go through a snowbank that was like 2 feet deep and got stuck initially. And then I had to crawl out and lock my hubs and put it in 4-wheel drive and just muscle my way through the snowbank. And I ended up getting to the guy's place and I picked up the comic collection and brought it home. And ever since then, I'm like, no other vehicle could I have done that with. Like, if I had taken a U-Haul truck up there or something, stuck. If I had been taking like a modern van, like the ones that you see Amazon using to deliver packages and crap, no, stuck. I'd have never made it. It's great. I don't know. There's something about this van that I continue to keep it on the road. I put money into it, and I just recently broke my, let's see, what's it called? Oh my God, I'm having a mind fart. Why does this always happen? I keep wanting to say flywheel, but that's not what it is. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to pause the video and think about this for a second. Hang on. Oh my God. My mind lately, guys. I apologize. Flex plate. My flex plate. Yes. So it's part of the transmission that basically takes the brunt of the engine's power and helps convert it into the transmission, which moves the car. Yada, yada. Anyway, I broke it. So obviously, I put this vehicle through the ringer. It may have contributed, but also I think this flex plate is 40-something years old. Who knows how old it is? It might have come off a different engine when they put this vehicle together in the 80s anyway. So I just had to get that replaced. I do put this car through the ringer, so I'll show you the flex plate. It's actually, if you're a car guy, it's like, how did you do that? Well, it was comic books. Yep, pretty much just comic books. Anyway, we'll run outside and I'll show you this vehicle. I don't know if anybody cares. I think these like non-content videos don't do very well. So, oh well. I'll see you in a second. All right, here he be. The family calls him the Beast. Because it's a beast. It literally is a beast. Gotta wait for this car to pass. Oh yeah, so we got some KC daylighters on the front. They literally bring the day. We'll just do a little quick walk around really quick. Quick walk around really quick. I'm redundant. I've got a really big rack on the top that's come in handy. It's a custom made metal rack. I've done a lot of modifications to this vehicle. It's currently full of garbage. Does anybody have that quintessential? Let's see. Yeah. It's Christmas crap. But the quintessential, like, wife throwing all of her boxes in the garage thing. Yeah, my partners, they throw stuff in my van. It becomes a dumpster until I take it to the dump. So we'll hop up in here really quick. It's a little dark. I might have to... Yeah, it's too dark. Well, shoot. Anyway. We'll just not with this. I do have one thing to show. I apologize. I waited too long to do this. But yeah, that's the Beast. If anybody has any questions about it, I'm free to ask. And then I'll answer. This is our other vehicle. I think I've talked about it before. It's a Suburban. I just wanted to show something off because I'm really excited about it. I got a custom license plate. It says Valhalla Calling Me on the cover, and then the plate says Omnimax. Same as my YouTube channel. This was kind of cool. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. So that was kind of a failure. My apologies. I didn't realize it got so dark. It gets really dark here really early this time of year. Oh yeah, that's the van. I guess, who cares, right? I think it's cool. Other people might not think it's that cool. The reason I got in it is I wanted to show, because it's a Frankenstein vehicle. They literally, hey, this'll work. Let's put this on there. So like the steering column and the transfer case, and as a result, the shifter and everything for the 4-wheel drive is out of a Ford. And the van is a Chevy. It's just kind of weird. I thought I'd show it off. Yeah. So sorry about it being too dark. If anybody's interested in seeing more, you can... Who knows, maybe this video will get a bunch of views and it'll be like, hey, can you show us all this stuff? We want to see more of the van. I doubt it. It's not going to happen. As soon as people see my ugly mug, they're going to be like, I don't want to watch this video. Bye. So yeah, that's it. Just want to do a quick channel update. I'm still here. I'm still going to try. I want to make this YouTube thing work. I'm enjoying it. It's work, but it's not. It's like fun. So I want to keep doing it. Yep. I'm going to have a bunch of videos coming next week. Going to try to make the schedule work as best as I can. I know the unboxing videos I can do easily, and I have tons of stuff. It's going to last a long time. I have written on here, my stupid list. Like some of these I'll just be able to do forever. Like on Mondays, I want to do a box from the Horde, take a comic box out of the Horde and go through it and then list it afterwards. I could do that forever, probably. I mean, years right now as it stands. And I always get more stuff that doesn't really qualify as much to me as to be a collection video. So sort of like right now we've got the Air Force collection going. It's just not worth doing that because it's more bulky stuff. It's just not that exciting. So I'll throw it in the Horde. So it's constantly growing. So I can do that forever. I can do figures forever, maybe. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope you enjoy my content. If there's anything I can improve. One thing I do want to mention. I am going to get a better setup. I need a new camera. I'm using my phone. So I need a camera. And maybe like some sort of mic system with it. I'd like to do stuff from the computer where I have a microphone and like a webcam maybe. So I can maybe just do blog talks or something. That'd be kind of fun to do. But regardless, I need a better camera. This one is just... It's it's good, but it's not good enough for me. So I do intend to do that sometime this year. I'd like to get a really nice camera specifically for unboxings and high quality YouTube videos. And from what I can tell, they're quite pricey. So I need to work towards that. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy my content. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.